Hello, everybody. This is Robert at the Open Eye in Clovis, California, and I wanted to share a story about myself and my friend Jody and a little issue I was having and how Jody solved it for me, and let you know of similar things have here at the shop that utilize the same solution. For those of you who have been in the shop, you'll see Jody's picture on the wall next to the register. He was a good friend of mine who passed away a couple of years back about this time. And he was a sage and a mage and all that kind of good stuff. Very interesting fellow. We came from totally different backgrounds, but we'd reached the same conclusions, so we could talk to each other without saying a whole lot. So at any point, or at some point, I had this little spirit following me around. It wasn't doing anything harmful. It wasn't doing anything beneficial. It was just like having a stray cat follow me everywhere I went. And it was loud enough that I noticed it, but I didn't really know what to do about it. I'd tell it to go away and it would stay. I did all my ceremonial magic to make it go away. It stayed. I did witchy things I knew how to do. It stayed. I asked some friends for some help. They didn't help, or they tried to help, but didn't work. And so I was stuck with this thing following me around. So one day I'm talking to Jody, and at this point, he's pretty sick. He's in a wheelchair. And I explained to Jody my problem, and he says, go to Botanica and get an evil eye bracelet. And I said, oh, what? And he said, an evil eye bracelet. Just go to Botanica. And I said, well, what Botanica? And he says, never mind. Just pile me into the car. I'll go with you. So we got Jody into the car, threw his wheelchair into the trunk, drove to the Tower District, I think it was. Got him out of the car, and this particular Botanica was more crowded than my little shop, and maneuvering a wheelchair around it was kind of tough. But eventually, we found an evil eye on this little cheap strap of leather with string ties on it. And he says, you want that? And I looked down, it was like $2. I'm like, well, I can afford $2. But Jody, that's a piece of glass painted to look like an eye. That's not even charged. Doesn't matter. Get that. All right. What do I got to lose? It's $2, right? So I buy the thing. I put it, I go outside, I strap it to my wrist, and boom, spirit's gone. Since then, I have been a believer in the open eye talisman. I have them around my house, and we have a wide variety of items here at the shop to choose from. All different sizes. Some are meant to be worn, some are meant to be in your house, some are fun like earrings. So here you go. Here's a bunch of stuff we have in the shop that falls under the category of evil eye. And I'll give you prices. If you want something, just message me with your email address, and I will send you an invoice. You can come in and pick it up at the shop, or you can tell me to ship it, and I'll ship it, whatever's good for you. The first thing is the most popular thing, and these are evil eye bracelets. Pretty simple, straightforward. They come in black. They come in cobalt blue, which is one of my favorite colors. And then whatever color blue you want to call that. It looks a little bit more turquoise than it does in this video. In fact, it looks a lot more turquoise. When I look at the camera, it's a light blue, and you're not getting light blue. It's definitely more of a turquoise. So those, unfortunately, with everything that's gone on between, politically with China and all that, prices on this particular item, they've jumped up to $12. They used to be like 9 or 10. So those are them. We also have glass talismans that you hang up in your house. This one's a little bit smaller, $7.50. I have one left, and I probably have 6 or 7 of these larger ones left. They're $9. And these I have hanging in my house. I believe in the evil eye. Seems to work. And for those of you who don't necessarily know what the evil eye is, the evil eye is magic that somebody throws at you instinctually. You cut somebody off in traffic, and there's this powerful person sitting there that you don't know is a powerful person. That person might not even know himself, and he gives you the stink eye, and that's all it takes. And something wonky happens in your life. Not necessarily the spirit following you, but you get a cross condition, things are difficult, and that's generally what evil eye magic is about, as far as getting cast on you. But the evil eye talisman and the hamsters I'm showing you cover a wide variety of things that aren't necessarily just classified as evil eye magic. So there you go. These are talismans that you hang out that have the evil eye, but they also have an owl on them, so they're decorative. You could hang this in your house or your office, and if people don't know what the evil eye is, it just looks like a nice little decoration. And if they do, well, you don't have anything to worry about anyway, because they already know what you're doing. This is a keychain with an evil eye and a painted hamsa on it. I think those are pretty cool. Now, I can't explain this. This one with a fancy painted evil eye is $10. And we have another one here it's got the hamsa, but it's not painted. And that one's $13. Don't ask me. So at any rate, keychains with evil eye. We also have one of these left. This is a really big hamsa and evil eye. For those that you don't know, hamsas are Arabic in origin. They're also a protective symbol. And so those are $18. I've got one of them left. These look really cool in houses. The blue chimes up here, or blue dots, reflect sunlight really well, and so it's a pretty and decorative item as well. And last couple things I have to show you. These are silver earrings that have the evil eye and a hamsa. They're real silver, and they are $39. And then we have two sizes of evil eye earrings. I think I've got a dime here to show you. This one here is the large size earring. These are for pierced ears. And so you can see that's a dime I'm holding up next to the earrings, so you can tell they're pretty small. $15. Those are also sterling silver. And then we have these really tiny ones. So I have one of the tiny ones left and two of the slightly larger ones left. So if you like any of these items, again, please let me know. Send me a message and your email address. I'll invoice you. You can pick them up at the shop. We're still doing curbside. I can mail them to you by carrier pigeon, whatever it is that you want. We can make arrangements to get them to you. So have a good day, and I hope all is going well for you and you enjoy the holiday season COVID-free. Talk to you soon.